Welcome to Blood in the Snow Radio, where we give you the latest news and interviews with the best in Canadian genre cinema. Here are your hosts, Robert Bellamy and Festival Director Kelly Michael Stewart.
Bits 2023 continues, and we are here to talk about a really cool project. If I could get you guys to introduce yourselves.
Sure, I'm Maninder Chana. I'm the writer-director of a little film called Solitary.
Excellent.
My name is Jag Dhaliwal, and I'm the actor and the producer of Solitary.
Excellent. And if you could you just give a quick synopsis of what Solitary is?
Sure, it takes place in 1994, towards the end of the war between Afghanistan and Russia, which the Americans played a big part in funding the Mujahideen. And into it is a soldier, and Sikh soldier, who's been captured by the Mujahideen and put in solitary confinement with a bunch of other prisoners. And the Americans have come to erase their part in funding the Mujahideen, which eventually became the Taliban, which eventually led to 9/11. And so the soldier, it all goes south, and everybody dies except this Sikh soldier is confined in solitary. And he has to get himself out before the Americans level the place to hide that they were even there. So.
Excellent. How did that story come out for you?
I actually don't remember, but it was a little bit about getting back in touch with faith. It's a sort of a faith-based film, which is a pitch for a feature that we're doing. In particular, it's inspired really by a dear person in my life named Tavi, and she kind of brought me back to learning the language and picking up the stuff and culture, and it kind of evolved from there. The story was to just build something that would come out of that would speak to the feature, but was cheap enough to shoot to do as a pitch. So,
and does tell the story.
Yeah, it does. It does tell the actual story. It's that leads into what the feature would be about. So,
gotcha. How did you get roped into this?
Well, I read the script. I liked the script, but the script involved an actor who's dedicated to it to basically have a beard and have long hair, and it took about 1.5 years to commit to that, to come to that level. And then basically building the set, and then rehearsing for about 8 months. It was the script and the story and what's possible with it and the background. Until today, we're still seeing what's going on, right? So it's an old story, but it's very relevant to today, what's going on as well, right? So it was a captivating script written by Maninder, and a solo performance to just keep the audience engaged for even 15 minutes in one place is not an easy task. So something challenging and something, a little bit more hands-on is something that drew me into this, yeah.
Jag really dedicated himself to the project, so he grew his hair long and grew a huge beard, and really committed to spending the time rehearsing and getting his performance out. And I promised him at the end of the day, I'd win him some acting awards, and he's won a bunch for his performance in it. So yeah. I think he's nominated for one here too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Which one?
It's for the short film.
Yeah, Best Actor short
Best
film.
Actor short
Nice.
film. Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, when that was done, I have to ask, did you shave right away? Because like you said, it took you a long time to grow that beard, and did it become part of you, or were you happy to get rid of it?
No, it does become a part of you. It becomes a part of your, your bed, your pillow, and the floor, and everywhere else.
Yeah.
And the washroom sink as well.
Yeah, it's like a pet, right?
Yeah, it's like
you shed a lot.
And every shirt you wear after that.
So yeah, I was just anxious to get it off. Exactly, I took it right off. Right. So
Yeah, because I know you're sporting one today, but
yeah.
was it a long time before you grew another one? Is this like a PTSD almost?
No,
of beards?
not at all.
No,
right?
okay.
I could grow them, take them off anytime, right? So it's just whatever the role requires. You just got to take it there.
Okay, excellent. And now you did mention, and both of you said, this is a 1994 film technically, but it's still so relevant now. Is that one of the main reasons you wanted to get this out?
I have a background in journalism from years ago, and so I know a lot of this stuff, I know a lot of history, I know a lot of things, and so where things evolved from. So I mean, same stuff's happening in America doesn't fight a lot of proxy wars. They get other people to fight them. In that case, it was a Mujahideen fighting Russia. In this case, right now, it's Ukraine fighting Russia. So there's a lot of similarities, and war is a commodity. War makes money. War is for we don't talk about it, but all the funding that we're doing in Ukraine, a lot of that money is just getting laundered, and it's just going to the pockets of politicians who they don't have to watch the people die far away, but things are happening. So it's just history repeating. History just keeps repeating itself because there's money to be made from bullets, guns, and death.
And as they say, those who don't study history are doomed to repeat it.
Yeah.
And you're 100% right. Well, getting into the mindset of this character, because you're right, you are the character, you are the screen for 15 minutes. How did you put yourself there?
It was kind of like building the background story of the character, right? Like, why does he want to escape so badly? There has to be something waiting for him at home. Children, wife, parents, and so forth, right? So I had to make it important. Why does he want to get out so bad? Obviously, everyone wants their freedom, right? But to put your mind into that thinking, like, okay, I gotta get out. Okay, anything happens, I can lose my whole limbs or whatever. I just want to see someone, and it has to be family. And I think that was something that I was kind of playing in the back of my head, that I want to go home and see my kids. Because my grandpa, he's an Indian Army pilot. And he had 3 boys at home, and he passed away. He died in a plane accident, right? So I kind of played it off that. My grandma, she showed me some of his letters and so forth, the way he used to write back. So I'm like, okay, he wants to come see his kids so badly. He's writing about these things. So let's, kind of work off of that a bit as well, right? So
okay, that's a good draw.
It was, it kind of, that's where I got it from. So
excellent, because it was a very powerful performance.
Thank you.
But like you said, to make sure one person for 15 minutes can captivate that screen, that's a chore.
Yeah.
Were you worried about that going in?
No, I've directed features and stuff, so I've done a lot. So it kind of came in. It was a challenge to just shoot in a box, basically, just a box that we shot in, and we just moved the box around, took off walls and things like that. So it was just trying to come up with interesting angles, an interesting way to shoot it. So those are challenges. I will sit and I'll map out, how I'm going to shoot this and shoot that and stuff. So that's what you do. You kind of challenge yourself. And I shot a lot of shorts before I went to features, so all those shorts had challenges I put into them. I didn't go to film school, I just taught myself. And then I did the thing that most kids who go to film school never get to do, is I hustled and I got features, right? So, and I did the thing a lot of Canadian directors never get to do. I got features and they were in theaters. So this was how do I challenge myself in this thing? So it was like, okay, it's a black box. I got to shoot it out, and I got to make it interesting. So that's what we kind of do with it.
And how does the feature differ? Like, is it going to be an hour and a half in a box, or is there more to...
No. So it's he gets out of the box. I'm going to ruin the ending.
Oh, no. Definitely don't do that.
He gets out of the box, but he has to escape, and it turns into the adventure of him escaping with and helping other people.
So this is just a piece at the beginning to set the stage.
It'd be in the middle, but yeah, it's a piece to set the stage that would eventually evolve into a cross-sectional, faith-based kind of film, but also action, adventure, and stuff. Yeah.
Excellent. Now you said you've done stuff in the past. What other projects have you done?
I did a feature called Little Terrors, which played in theaters here. I wrote another one called Cell 213, which is directed by a guy named Stephen Kay, who's a producer on Yellowstone now, a director on Yellowstone. That played in theaters. I produced a couple of other features. I directed another one called Scratch, which played internationally. as well. Won dozens of awards. So I've done a lot of television stuff now. As well.
Nice. And you've done some previous work? Because your acting was so good. Like, you must have done...
Mostly short films, and I come from a theater background. So, now looking to do some features.
Nice. Now, with the theater background, do you find it hard to go from theater to film? Because with theater, it's all projection and loud.
It is, absolutely. And someone who tells you, no, it's not, they're lying to you, right?
Yeah.
Because we're taught to be loud. We're taught to be expressions through, at 100. Film, you got to bring it down to 20, right? So
you're talking to the person in the back row when you're in theater.
Exactly. And you're going back from one emotion to another, one set piece to another. With a play, at least okay, this is what I'm doing. So it is difficult, but I guess with over time, and it's muscle memory. The more you do it, the better you get at it, right?
Excellent. Now, is this your first time at BITS?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes? You've never had a project at BITS before?
No.
Excellent. Are you enjoying the experience?
Yeah, this is great. The podcast is great. It's great to get, that kind of exposure and stuff. So it's good. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. And what plans do you have coming up?
The film screens Saturday at 4, I believe, at Isabel Bader Theatre. So that's the upcoming plan, immediate plan. But is pitching the feature. So it's played at a lot of festivals. It's won like 50, 60 awards now. So it's good and ample enough to pitch the feature from that. So that's what we're looking to do. Yeah.
Excellent. What do you have coming up?
You said it right there.
Yeah.
We're just looking to get the feature funded and get it on the show.
Perfect. So you're definitely involved in the feature, like you guys are going forward together on this?
Oh, for sure. It's going to take another year and a half to grow the beard.
That's excellent. Well, guys, thank you so much, and congratulations on BITS, and good luck on the nomination. It's
Thank you.
Well deserved.
Thank you for having us.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Join us next time for Blood in the Snow Radio. Bits Radio is a production of Three Evil Cats Productions in association with the Blood in the Snow Canadian Film Festival. For more information and to listen to other episodes, visit bloodinthesnow.ca and tweet us at BitsFilmFest. Music by Jan Gorman, produced and edited by Kelly Michael Stewart. I am Eduardo